to lock Gwen. Wow.
Wow. Now, before the nerfs, of course, Gwen conventionally, when people looked at options into the Gwen, it was often ranged champions that were picked up, an easier way to get through the lane phase. Both of these champions are a ludicrous ball of stats in the early to mid game. There is a ton of sustain on both sides, so a very unique top.
Hi everyone, one quick question before we jump onto the Rift. You chose the counter pick for top lane, Gwen into Tahm-Kench. We saw a drop in the priority for Gwen, but now it's coming back because of Tahm-Kench. Can you give me a bit more about the matchup?
Sure. So Gwen is a champion that's not exactly got any engage abilities or CC abilities really, apart from a slow. So she's very good against champions that like have to come into her, right? And Tahm-Kench is a short-range, beefy champion, and Gwen has lots of true damage, so it's kind of a good matchup.
All right, and maybe a couple words on the brand ban.
The brand ban? Didn't need another ban here.
All right, well, I guess you're confident. Thank you so much, Mac, for the interview, and back to you guys on the Rift.
Oh! I love it! Don't even need another ban! How many titles do you have, G2? How many bans?
As Yanko starts his topside path down towards bot.
Yeah, to see the question mark ping on the Raptors there on bot side, I think that it'll expire before Jankos does get there. He's full clearing bot, now fighting top, Armut.
Night ticking, wonder could he go down here? Is Armut going to commit anything else? No flash, keep that in mind. So just the ignite that does come out.
Really good stun.
Yet.
Yeah, it's a dive. It's going to be a dive.
TPs are available for everyone right now.
How many resources are going to be committed? Wind becomes lightning connects. Carzzy's now going to be in trouble. He leaps back out to safety. 3 stacks looking for 4 on the concussive blows. Clean dive. Mickey takes the tower aggro. Easy first blood now. Do they go for the redive onto Kaiser? Health bars, are they going to be enough? Kaiser trying to stun as many members as he can, but it's easy. Reckless with a double 3 minutes into the game.
That was so clean. The reason this dive was easily executed by G2 was because Jankos landed his W and Mickey landed the Q onto Carzzy before it even happened, before anyone took aggro.
Early prio lanes that G2 have. Wonder playing on the weak side of the map at a small deficit, but he's doing absolutely fine. So good start to the early game for G2.
And it's expected, right? You're playing Zinzao, Varus, Brown with prio mid, so you have to get bot side rolling. They've done exactly that. They have a defensive out your top side. You're going to secure Herald. Mad Lions are around to contest, but if they fight, it's going to be a 5v4. Carzzy is not there, and Kaiser's late because Mickey stopped his base. So G2 should be able to pick up this neutral for free. And Mad Lions just losing out on the map slowly but surely.
And you'd think that Reckless would lose something here by rotating up to...
But level 7 Ezreal, slowly but surely, Carzzy falling a little bit behind in both gold and experience against the 2-0 Reckless, and it's only going to get worse as he really cannot approach that wave.
I like the use of Herald bot. I think that given Kaiser's roaming around the map and they had rough information of where he would be, the fact that Humanoid can't collapse as well, and they had the wave in bot lane, just funnel more resources into Reckless. You can see that he has a 1.5k gold lead in just the straight-up head-to-head matchup. Jankos also continuing to build up a lead, and they're just continuing to attack this bot side of the map. It was a strategy that Rogue found very effective in their finals of last split, shutting down Carzzy and Kaiser, just beating them in the 2 versus 2 and investing their resources. G2 emulating that style and using their prio mid well.
Yeah, look at Armut though, he's basing, he can TP in, so Mad Lions want to look to some kind of contest here. One is trying to base too, but they're going to force it.
Ulti now coming out. Where's the Twisted Fate going to go? Sonic Wave connects, but there's going to be no follow-up. Armut's still waiting in base. He's now finally going to return to lane. Mad Lions may be feeling like they can start this Drake, but G2 haven't lost too much from the exchange.
Looks like they've pushed them off because Caps and Reckless had to catch waves, but I think G2 aren't done here. No Leona ult, and Wunder's in a good spot to TP here. That could be a fight.
Jankos committing. TP now coming in behind them. Reckless in no man's land. He's all isolated to himself. Armut now coming in. Maybe get a little bit of damage down. Ezreal not really going to connect on much of anyone. Jankos now running for the hills. Humanoid grabbing a kill back. G2 ready to return for the fight. That's the ulti coming out from Varus. Carzzy locked up over the wall. Reckless now out of mana. It's going to be big for the lethality bars. He's eating up the Gwen. He's going to spit him right back out. Easy kill for Wonder. Now Cap's going for the follow-up. Incredibly low. Carzzy, is he feeling confident? G2 backing away, but no one is getting the Drake, crucially.
Yeah, but G2 are very split up at the start of that fight. Eventually, Wonder came in. He didn't have a great TP position. He TP'd too. Caps is going to get this bot tower as well, you'd expect. And Mad Lions, what's the cross map? Maybe they can push in mid and move towards top, but then again, top lane, it's a full tank Tahm-Kench.
Certainly, and they're not really in a position right now to get anything. Armut's still catching a wave on the top side. It looks like mid-wave is going to need to be picked up as well. So for now, G2 just...
These opportunities to jump over a wall, get a bit of poke off. Varus doing the same thing. A bit of CC coming down to Wonder.
Cross map.
Caught out. Sonic Wave goes a little bit wide. Wonder does have the flash if he wants to try to make it out. Yanko's waiting over the wall. They've locked him. He's flash. He's still got the thick skin. Elyoyo, is he feeling confident? Doesn't want to take that one. Wonder will walk away.
Big thing is Humanoid's ult wasn't up just yet. You can see it. It's ticking, 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 and now it's up. If that was up, maybe they could have just full committed to that with Elyoyo, but a couple second time window just means that the play is off, and they tried to cross map top. They're going to force Herald. They forced Wonder out. See what G2 wants to get in response. Caps, does he have TP up? He's just pushing in bot and hitting the tier 2 right now, and Mickey and Reckless pushing in mid. Doesn't have TP, so I expect maybe they're going to play for this bot tier 2. Mid tower.
I mean, Mad is just losing a lot of farm right now. They're losing resources in the bot lane, they're losing resources in mid. Carzzy doing what he can to hold on, and we'll see how much this Herald actually nets them. Because in terms of map control and actually damage being...
Here, Elyoya and Kaiser on the way in. Humanoid committing bottom side. Keep in mind, they can drop the second Herald, but it won't mean plate gold. It won't be a dramatic shift in resources.
Yeah, what's G2 going to do though? Look at Reckless, he's already moving towards top side. Maybe they can look for some kind of cross map with Winter pushing in top, but no, Mad Lions are going to get a bot tier 1. They invest the Herald and the TF ultimate. They have to use 4 members to actually take this down, so Mad Lions slowly running out of plays, but they found one at least. A tower will help, but they need to find a lot more with this composition.
Definitely going to be difficult, especially as Reckless gets stronger, and certainly going to feel at home in the mid lane as lethality bar is easy for him to clear.
And then the opposite side, can you catch out the LeBlanc? We already saw them try to do it once. It looks pretty much impossible because she has 3 dashes, including flash, to get away. But they might just force it. Humanoid doesn't have TP though, so it's only going to be a 2-man. Caps doesn't have TP to respond. Maybe take the tower and then look for it afterwards.
Elyoya committing, QRQ for the follow-up. Wonder still tanky for now, walking away, but the tower not going to be doing nearly enough. Mad Lions making it easy. We wanted to know if you could dive the Tahm Kench. It would appear that the answer is yes. That said, it's still going to cost a tower on the bottom side.
Exactly that, because the question is, was the trade worth it? Mad investing effectively 3 members.
Mad Lions need to be proactive. They need to force these plays. Caps in trouble.
One dash. Second dash going to come out. Now the flash out as well. That's all. Hey, Cadril, you said it. He's got all 3 dashes. He used all 3.
Yeah, and Humanoid had to flash away in bot as well. You can see on the right-hand side, he has no flash. He got pressured. Reckless, I think, ult flashed him perhaps, and that's why he reacted pretty well. But they're just making sure that they can secure this dragon. Third dragon for G2 will be pretty free because all of Mad Lions' top side, they have no way for mid tower. They have no way they can take this top tier 2 because Wunder has TP as well, so they should be able to defend that. But yeah, you can see the problem that they have over side lanes. Tahm Kench takes too much time to dive, so you can cross map easily, and LeBlanc is just way too hard to lock down, so this TF comp is really struggling against G2's answer.
3 Drakes now, even before the 20-minute mark, is massive for G2.
But Mad Lions have won from even worse positions before.
And it's so reoccurring
It's
it so consistently happens that it's not just a one-time thing.
No, they literally built a brand off it. And here we go, the pick on the Mickey. Will they find it?
Going in, that's going to be a massive solar flare now going off. Reckless trying to disengage with his ultimate. Humanoid going to go golden for a brief moment. The stopwatch now coming out. Humanoid now going to try to back away, but Caps instantly there to finish the job as soon as he comes out of stations. Kaiser getting obliterated. Mickey now chasing down Elyoya. 3 stacks on the cusp of blows, fishing for 4. Wonder the frontliner that they needed. Carzzy not able to have the impact that he wants. Yes, he is fearless. Yes, no one can get on top of him, but he doesn't do enough damage to kill the Tahm Kench.
Exactly. Mad tried to go for a pick initially onto Mickey, and with the arrival of Wonder, the front line just stalls enough time for Caps to join the fray. But Mad, they're not done yet.
Dashing back. Armut locked up. He's going to leap away as much as he can. The mist going to protect him, but here comes the Tahm Kench. Wonder now chasing. Tongue Lash goes a bit wide. Armut sidestepping. G2 on the chase here. Not interested in pulling back. Not interested in trying for the Baron. Looking for these kills on Mad Lions, bullying them out of this mid lane.
From Mad. What's interesting here is immediately when Humanoid respawned, he TP's another fight in mid.
Solar Flare now coming in. Kaiser immediately in the back line. Reckless untouched for now. Keep your eyes on those arrows because they do big damage. Kaiser almost immediately deleted. Ulti was solid, but the follow-up is just not there. Humanoid taken out again. Caps double distortion right into the back line. Elyoya, no room to maneuver. It's a double kill for the LeBlanc. Mad Lions are being slaughtered. G2 want more kills. They're not interested in the Mountain Drake. Actually, they're just going to double dip. Wonder pushing forward. Caps pushing forward. Jankos taking the objective, and G2 in absolute control.
Once again, the engage comes down onto Mickey, and he just tanks it. He does not care about what is thrown at him, and he is just buying time. Yes, he does end up losing his flash, but the trade ends up being so worth it. Humanoid drops, Elyoya drops, G2 get themselves the soul, and now they're going to get themselves the Baron.
Yeah, they're going to force this up. Humanoid has ultimate, but Elyoya's nowhere to be seen. He'll be up in 5 seconds, but can he get here in time to actually pop the smite down? I think G2 have enough damage to take it, and this soul is going to hurt Mad Lions the later the game goes on. A mountain soul on Tahm Kench, on Braum, on Xin, especially these are the targets that you can actually easily hit, have only become more tankier. Carzzy's going to have to find a miracle steal here. Armut's going in.
Desperate to get something back. The Ezreal is not going to connect with the Baron. 12k health. He's trying to fish with the Qs, but Jankos secures it. Armut now in the midst of the entire G2 team. He's quick on the retreat, but Jankos is quick on the follow-up. Wonder now chasing him down as well. That's Armut gone. That's Caps to the back line. They want to delete this LeBlanc and get the hell out, but it's just not going to happen. Caps holding on to his life as Mickey continues to chase. He might not have mana, but he doesn't need it. Concussive blows coming in. Kaiser going down. G2 routing Mad Lions once again.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's just it. We've seen Mad Lions come back from huge deficits, but so far behind now. 8k gold, Elyoyo is going to fall. It's just a clean ace. Baron, Soul, G2 get everything. And there's still a top tier 1, there's still a top tier 2, a mid tower. There's so much resources still to be taken for G2. And Mad Lions, I think they've run out of options.
Constantly in this game, we talked about the damage, and G2, they have played patiently, extremely calmly, and they find themselves with a 13-2 kill score, a 9k gold lead, and a dominant first game.
Yeah, and the reason Mad Lions had to fight this Baron is because Varus and LeBlanc. If you give Baron to these champions when they're ahead, it's so hard to defend towers. Varus great at sieging with poke. LeBlanc doesn't even have to play the side lane. She can just push it, group with you, dash over, and force your AD carry to base. So mid and bot are the focus now for G2. The one force coming in, Jankos and Mickey playing in between. I think these towers should fall soon. G2 could even look for some kind of dive if they want to, but that's going to be mid, and bots will fall shortly after.
G2 simply too strong for Mad Lions to step up and contest with. Wonder going in. Now, there's a lot of CC here, but if Mad burn all of their cooldowns on this Tom Kench, G2 will surely take the fight. Wonder kick back into the middle of the team. Reckless now pulling back. Wonder is going to go down. No, not quite. Thick skin. Mickey X there to body block when it matters. Caps unstoppable, and it is a feeding frenzy here. G2, blood in the water, and they smell it. Gonna make it a quick, easy victory now for G2, commanding first game, slowly but surely blowing open this gold lead, taking every dragon in sight. Mad Lions left with few to no options at every stage of the game. G2 have dominated this first one.
Yeah, fantastic performance by G2 and Mad Lions. You have to question the draft in a sense where you have globals but nothing to play for, and a lot of single target damage against a lot of frontline on G2. I have to say though, yesterday's series showed us that even though Rogue did take down Misfits pretty convincingly, Misfits was able to come back to 5 games, so Mad Lions a lot to review in this, but definitely a statement from G2 in game 1.
Impressive. Just a really impressive game from G2. From start to finish, the